basically, yeah, Detroit. Like I said, they really need a hero, man. They need that inspiration. A lot of places do. And I just wanted to provide that for my city and just provide that for the people who need it. People who need inspiration, people who need a role model. People who just need good ass music, you know, over everything. And, I feel like that's what that was. That was just a good body of work. I gave away strictly for free, strictly for the core, my core fan base, the people who really love good rap. No cliche shit, no like radio singles on there, just straight what I like to do. And I think people liked it. It got like a few million downloads. It was one of the most downloaded mixtapes ever. And I worked hard on it, and I think it's a good preview to the album.
Okay, I get lost in the night, faded off of that brown. We could take shots of that white. Realest niggas around. Tell me, would you like it? Would you like it if I let you call me big? Take it to the D, I can show you where I live. Take it to the penthouse and show you how to live. And treat it like it ain't shit. Then ask you how I feel. How I feel, how I feel. How I feel, how I feel. Yeah, tell me how I feel. How I feel, how I feel. Man, to be around a nigga this real. You know I came up, came down, turned every dream I had real. So tell me how I feel. How I feel, man, to be around a nigga this real. You know I need everything in plural. That's Benjis and Euros. I just came back from that Perry. My life is moving in turbo. My pinky ring just dang-a-lang. Look how I'm sipping my Merlot. Look how I hit my Herbo. Now she can't stop saying swerve, ho. What the fuck is you saying? B.I.G. on the mirror in this bitch. Oh, fur coat, looking like a bear in this bitch. Oh, fuck is you wearing? That's embarrassing shit, man. And to my new girls that's hearing this shit, you fucking with an OG, you should cherish this shit, man. They tell me that they love me, I ain't hearing that shit. They tryna get up in my wheel and inherit that shit. This my road weed time. Don't turn it into dead in the street time. Her legs do the peace sign. Know the hood so well, don't need street signs. Young, rich, and iconic. Big titties, I'm signing. Burning bitches and chronic. Big white smoke clouds. Every time I talk, does it look like I'm in a comic? Everything I rock, I designed it. Real a nigga won't find it. Wishing I could ride my whole life up in 24 carats of gold. Lately I've been dreaming about diamonds and pearls. Yep, diamonds and pearls. And enough money I could rule the world. If I rule the world, yeah, if I rule the world. It got me thinking, man, if I rule the world, rule the world. If I rule the world, I could rule the world, man. If I rule the world, I
Young Chop on the beat.
Band Camp.
So, man, bro, before Big Sean became a hit maker, before the chart runs and pop singles, there was pressure, man, dead ass, man. After his 2011 mainstream breakthrough, people questioned if Big Sean could even really rap, man. In 2012, he answered with the classic Detroit mixtape, man. A mixtape that was so impactful, it crashed that pill, bro. It sounded like an album and changed how people viewed Big Sean. Therefore, because you got to realize, bro, he was going insane, being, because early 2010s was down to like Big Sean real breakthrough in the game. Like, he had been rapping since 2000, but he really caught his big break going into the 2010s. So it was a lot for him to prove for the short time frame, for real. So this is the lore of the classic, legendary Detroit mixtape, man. So, man, before we jump into anything, bro, before we even get into it, you gotta truly take it back to just the come-up days of Big Sean, man, going into the late 2000s, to the whole early 2010s. Like I said, man, before Big Sean ever really touched the radio, man, his name was moving online very fast and quick, bro. In the late 2000s, Big Sean was everywhere in the mixtape, man, dropping early mixtapes like the Finally Famous like series, man. You fucking know. Just going crazy, man, like building freestyles and stuff. He was associated with Kanye early on, bro. Because if you don't know, man, Big Sean, to say how he even got signed to Kanye is that he called him at like the radio station that he was going up there every week, and he was doing freestyles, and Kanye was coming up there, and he basically was giving Kanye, like, he basically went up to Kanye and started rapping and gave him a CD and all that, etc. But it took Kanye like a little minute to really just get back to him, until when he finally got back to him around the graduation era. That's when Big Sean became a foreplay. Now, people don't really know that Big Sean, he didn't too much of a hand, but he had a hand in like graduation, bro. He was like a part of that whole like sessions. Like, he's like kind of sprinkled a little bit. Like, Big Sean is really a GOAT, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. The Kanye cosign put him to a spotlight on him like early, bro, but it didn't like guarantee him automatically respect. Like, if anything, it raised his expectations, bro. People wanted to know if Sean could even live up to being the next one for good music, because you gotta think of the roster of good music. It wasn't really good like crazy yet, but we know he had Common, he had John Lennon, like he had a lot of people associate, you know, Conscious, like a lot of people. And Big Sean was like that new face in good music that, you know, that was going crazy. But Big Sean had his own buzz going on, because you gotta think about the blog era was in full effect by the time Big Sean was truly blowing up. So y'all already know, man, he was going crazy with his own little mixtape runs, you know, with the Finally Famous Volume 1, Volume 2. But Volume 3 was the one that really picked up mad steam for Big Sean. Like, it became one of them projects that everybody really started to know and respect him, but not really respect him as the MC, just respected his grind. You know, after all that shit, man, by the time Finally Famous, the album had dropped in 2011, bro, Big Sean was like mainstream visible, bro, but he wasn't fully accepted as an elite, but he definitely had some hits under his belt, because, you know, Dance Ass started going insane for him, you know, with Nicki Minaj. That became a multi-hit, and that was all over the radio. But it really showed, like, Big Sean kind of dropped, like, what he was known for, with the super duper flow. It kind of just went straight on like a newest, you know, like the cater to the radio, which is something you have to do when you, like, you know, make it in the mainstream. You got to really start catering to that. But it was kind of odd, though. But bitch, he had hits though like a motherfucker. Also sparked mad conversation around him, because it was like, damn, like he just gave us the classic mixtapes. And, you know, he giving us the radio pop friendly songs. And, you know, it just had a lot of people speaking like, is he really like that, bro? Big Sean going industry already. He got the look and the push, but can he really like stand his ground and try? And it was like a lot of shit that was proving that, because, bro, Kanye had Big Sean on songs with Beyonce like early on in his career. So it really showed you that Big Sean had the potential. It just, you know, he had to really prove it. So that's when like all the hype and steam for Detroit really starts, man. By early 2012, Detroit was already being talked about even before he even had a date. Big Sean was starting to mention it, the tape of interviews on social media, framing it as something for the core fans, bro. Basically saying he want to get back to that, just dropping that like mixtape before he really get into his album bag again and shit. So he was already hyping this up, having people already wondering like, man, what the fuck Big Sean finna come off of? You know, just giving us mad shit, freestyles, and already hinting at just returning back to the mixtape, because he haven't dropped a mixtape in a minute up to that point. You know, I don't want to say his last mixtape was like 2010. So he hadn't really dropped a like actual mixtape for a little minute going to that point. I feel like the early glimpses of Big Sean gonna return back to a mixtape was when he had dropped that classic like Jay Dilla freestyle, man. He dropped that in like early 2012. I was kind of already getting the feeling like, all right, this nigga probably finna go insane. But it was official though when he was starting to really hint at it. So Detroit was already feeling like a movement already, not just another mixtape. Big Sean was already, like I said, he'll go on to mention it. Then he'll end up posting a trailer for it. So when he posted the trailer in like August of that year, we was like, oh yeah, for sure, this mixtape finna be crazy. Like he was already giving us hints, like just little shit on Twitter. And then, bro, September 5th of 2012, man, Big Sean would give us his classic, legendary cult classic mixtape, Detroit, man. That became the fourth mixtape for Big Sean, bro. That dropped on September 5th of 2012. They dropped on the Good Music label, bro. And this shit dropped as literally just a free mixtape, and it went crazy so much it crashed that piff the day of like release, bro. Was set like 500 downloads within the first 3 hours of it being out. So a lot of people was anticipating the tape and just wondering like, man, what the fuck? Big Sean hype was just at an all-time high though. Like him going into 2012, like his hype was at a crazy buzz, bro. He was on like the Good Music label compilation, so he had a lot of steam going for him at the time, bro. So that made a lot of people just like, man, this shit gonna be crazy. And I'm talking about, bro, this was so dope, bro. It was one of them mistakes that just came, and I just felt like it really, like the expectations were high, and then felt like he didn't disappoint at all, bro. Like, he gave us a dope project that really could have just been a fucking, that it really could have been an album. Like, he dead ass could have dropped this at the album, bro. No, this shit got classic songs on it. Of course it do, bro. Songs like Higher was fire, nigga.
My, as the world turns. Today if I don't earn, best believe I'm gon' learn. If I can't do either or, shit, it's none of my concern. Watch my enemies burn as I fulfill every yearn. Reminiscing on the rappers I would look up to. The ones who want my feature price and the hookup too. The girls I fantasized about trying to hook up to. Niggas 7 feet telling me I'm who they look up to.
24 Carats of Gold with J. Cole.
Wishing I could wrap my whole life up in 24 carats of gold. Lately I've been dreaming about diamonds and pearls. Yep, diamonds and pearls. And enough money I could rule the world. I could rule the world, yeah, if I rule the world. It got me thinking, man.
Experimental with Juicy J.
Okay, rolling weed while I'm sexing. Rolling weed while I drive. Swerve. Rolling weed while I'm rolling weed. Getting high when I'm high. I be getting high when I'm high. Getting high when you not. Getting high on the low. Getting high, oh my God.
King Chip, Moolah or French Montana. That nigga had a Young Chop beat, bro. Come on, man.
I overflow or overhost. My niggas is overhyped. Shooting up your fandom. Now they call your shit the Holy Ghost. Mercy, Lord, would you please have mercy and protect me from the hoes that life ain't sweet, they gon' desert me. Shut the fuck up and stand up when you see me like I'm the verdict. That's respect. Now I got your wifey and you back to using that Jergens.
100, bro, with Royce the 9, Kendrick Lamar.
Couple niggas on the hit list and bitches on a different type. Same shit, different night till I live a different life. Shine, you looking tired. Damn, homie, that's all. I've been stressing so hard. I'm surprised I ain't going bald.
Selling Dreams for Chris Brown was crazy, nigga.
Call your ex and make up then. What was no strings attached got tangled when fun stopped being fun and feelings tried to finagle in. We had that independent love. You tried to bring a label in.
Come on, RWT, man, nigga.
That shit won't expire. Got me ballin' so hard, I need me Jerry Maguire. I made a meal before 25, man, and I ain't even no lie, bitch. I ain't saying that shit to brag neither. I'm saying that to inspire. I'm like that.
I Feel was fire. One of my personal favorites joints on here.
I'm daydreaming while sexing. Her screens remind me I'm in it, and all this champagne that I'm popping reminding me that I'm winning. I know we shouldn't get so high, yeah, remind me that when I'm finished. But this the life that we chose, this the only life that we know.
I love that song. How I feel like he spazzes on this, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. This whole tape is just insane to me, bro. Like the earliest, like I'm gonna be with Janae Echo. Like, come on, the chemistry was already there. Like this was just a fire ass tape, bro. Like it really showed where Big Sean was at, and just like man, like Big Sean really was like killing shit, and it was all over the place. Like people love this mixtape off rip. Like it was one of those tapes that kind of became an instant classic. Like later on, even when he dropped this next project, Hall of Fame, like people was just wondering like what the fuck happened, like where that Detroit mixtape shit. Like everybody was fiending and just man was going crazy with this tape because that's how crazy it was. It's just like making the tape itself, bro. Big Sean was rapping his ass off on this tape, but this was Big Sean his fully locked in, bro. Aggressive flows, longer verses, sharper punchlines, confident deliveries. Like, and I know Big Sean is known, like, don't get me wrong, Big Sean is kind of known for, like, having some corny bars. And on this tape, he got just a few, but it's not all over the place like how it is on his albums. Like, Big Sean, that's one critique a lot of people have about Big Sean. And I can't really say I disagree on it, but on this tape, it really didn't show that. I feel like this was the confidence. And it may be because Detroit, like, he's from Detroit. So maybe him being in Detroit while recording this tape, it just made it feel all at home, bro. So I wanted, like, that. I always thought that was so dope too, bro, because this whole tape just give you that vibe of like, man, this nigga right here was just locking in. These selections was he was saying, like, but one of the like dopest thing I feel like was the beats. But every beat had his heartfelt, or it had that like trap feel to, like, because like, Young Chop, like songs like How I Feel, like Moolah, like he rapping on the Young Chop beat, bro. That was like 2012. That when Young Chop had just blew up, you know, off of like Sosa, I Don't Like. So man, it didn't even feel like I'm telling you, bro, the shit was just crazy, man. And I felt like Big Sean was just, and like I said, it's one of them takes for him that just one of them, like he came and denied that how good it is, bro. Like he had to make a sequel to it, and if you real, like he had dropped the sequel back in 2020. I forgot, like, wait, I think it was 2020 though, when he dropped the Detroit 2. But he dropped that as the actual album. And then if it's a CD version where it says like, I know the first one should have been like an album. Like it says that on the Detroit 2 CD. So I'm glad it's good that he acknowledged that and know for sure that, yeah, the first one should have been an album. Like, instead of Hall of Fame, this should have been the album that dropped, bro. The Hall of Fame was fire. Don't get me wrong, that's fire. I even got tour merch of that shirt, so that's how you know that's a dope project. But it's one of them things where I feel like, man, bro, if he would have dropped this instead of the album, ain't no telling what the fuck Big Sean like status. And that's another thing when it comes to Big Sean though. Like, a lot of people felt like this should have been an album. And I remember seeing a tweet that somebody had commented on one of his pictures. Was like, it wasn't a tweet, it was on Instagram. Like, I want to say when he had dropped the 10-year anniversary, I want to say he had a sponsor spot, and he was like, they were asking like it should have been an album. He was like, I didn't know, but he would have did it like that, but at the time he just had so much respect for like the mixtape game, you know. And it got realized this is 2012, so the blog era, like live mixtape, that shit was at an all-time high, and it's 2012 alone. So just think of the dope mixtapes by Big Crit, like Wiz Khalifa, like all of them was dropping. So Big Sean had to tune into that, but he's basically saying that he just was like, had so much respect for the mixtape game that he just had to drop it as a free mixtape, bro. Because if you listen to this project, it's really just a free album, a body of work, a free album, just upload it as a, you know, a mixtape status. So that's one of the things that I feel like it hurts Big Sean, like albums, because a lot of people just always had this as one of them things that it should have been. I feel like it's dope as a mixtape, but if it was an album, would have been insane. Would have been crazy. You all realize, man, the legacy of this mixtape is one of the last truly, I feel like this is personally one of the last blog era mixtapes. Like, I feel like after this, bro, it really one of those mixtapes that was just, that screamed the blog era. I feel like this was like the finale of that era of like mixtapes. You know, at least for the artists that was popping in that era and junk. You know, I felt like it was the last of that. You know, maybe it couldn't be, you know, not, who knows, man. But it's also proved that Big Sean could really rap, man. This gave him that respect that Big Sean could really tag team with heavy hitters, bro. He could really do this shit on his own, like, so it really gave Big Sean just some type of respect. And a lot of people, like, just had this mistake so high when it comes to him, including myself, bro. It's one, like I said, it's one of them takes that even made at Hall of Fame not taken seriously just because it dropped, and the steam for this project was just so high. So, always would be a go-to project. Big Sean is the GOAT. Nothing would beat this tape, man. Big Sean is the fucking GOAT, man. He's a GOAT. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed the video, man, y'all give the video a big-ass thumbs up, man. Bro, look, man, I love all y'all. Like I said, man, this is like, honestly, this year has been crazy. Like, for us, for 2025, I realized, like, the growth that we had did over this year has been just insane to watch and see. And really just, I'm just lucky and praise God that I got y'all, like, to even be there for me, man. So I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are the GOATs. Everything I do is for y'all, man. And just, like, shout out to God always, man. If it weren't for God, none of this would be possible. Like, literally, none of this would be possible, man. So we got so much to run up. And you already know, man, thank you y'all for just always love supporting, man. Check the community page. Like, on the page, I ask y'all what y'all want to see. I let y'all know what's coming out. Just let me know what y'all want to see in general, man. I'm definitely coming for it. I've got so much shit on the way, man. This has been, like I said, an overwhelming 2025, man. But we only finna go even crazier 2026 than this year. So it's a lot of shit to run up for real, man. But, you know, I really had no prior announcements, man. Until the next video, I love y'all. And yeah, man.